What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with the final transfer update video of the day here on Shaw Sports News Takeover. I threw the white shirt on, but didn't have the yellow tie like Jim White. But listen, this might turn into Arsenal therapy, people. Never mind. Tuning in to see who we sign. Let's go into, I'm not even calling it Granit Xhaka mode. Let's go into Edu mode, because Edu, as much as you've been praised a lot this summer, if today goes the way this deal looks like it's going, I'm sorry, people, but I'm going to have a lot to say when it comes to the way this transfer window has happened. Let's get into the show. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. We've had absolutely fantastic numbers on today's stream. 5.6k in the chat earlier on today. Amazing numbers. But yeah, let's just get into it. And I want your comments. I want a lot of you to go into the chat. Man said even Jim White is tireless tonight. What's the point, people? What is the point? Don't rip the shirt. C-Unit business. Big up. At least we do our job, people. But unfortunately, Arsenal not doing this. Let's get into the latest news, people. It's quite simple. It's been a very positive start to the season and the transfer window, but I don't think this is going well. David Ornstein reported about 25 minutes ago, Arsenal are understood to have made their third offer for Douglas Luiz. The latest proposal, said to be £25 million. Aston Villa are adamant he is not leaving. The 24-year-old did his recovery session today, has been in Birmingham since this evening. Arsenal are still pushing. First bit of news, third offer. You think, cool, there you go. Third offer must be happening. Great, beautiful. But, this is Arsenal. Nothing is straightforward. Aston Villa have rejected the third offer from Arsenal. Jack Rosser here said he was told that the Arsenal submitted a third bid of 25 million. He said it feels too late, but you never know. And now it's been confirmed. Arsenal's third bid for Douglas Luiz has been rejected. So you're telling me, people, that Arsenal put three offers in for a player, 20 million, 23.5 million, and 25 million, and they did not know what it was going to take to get this deal done. They didn't know what the asking price was. According to reports, Villa want £40 million. They want 40 million. So if they want 40 million, what do they think 25 million is going to do if they want 40 million? If they wanted 40 million, we should have walked away from this morning and said, right, 40 million, is he worth it? 1 year left on his deal? Probably not. Let's go elsewhere. There are other players out there. Other clubs are signing players. Chelsea are about to sign two players. Zakaria from Juventus, a centre midfielder, by the way, doing his medical to join Chelsea. Aubameyang about to be announced. Liverpool signed Arthur Melo this morning, a player that we were being linked with. But we are not, by the look of it, signing a player now. Ben Jacobs said earlier, don't have a meltdown until you get past 11. He actually said don't have a meltdown until 1 a.m. because they could quite easily announce a deal after the deadline has closed. But this, for me, I'm sorry, people. And listen, it's been a positive start to the window earlier on. And it's been a great start to the season. But I'm sorry, they've blown it today, in my opinion. Now, we still may get fourth. We may get fourth, but we may not get fourth. Did we not learn from January of last year? We needed a midfielder and a striker. We didn't get it, and we blew the season. We needed a midfielder and a winger, and probably even a striker for me as well. We didn't get it, and there you go. We're going to have to survive. I'll tell you one thing. Gabriel Jesus gets injured. Forget it. Forget it, people, because we ain't, you know what I mean? I don't want to be overly negative. And a lot of people say, listen, keep the faith. Maybe we get to January with this squad intact and we're okay. Maybe. But I'm sorry. Edu, Arteta, Josh Kroenke, whoever it's down to today, you have not done your job. That is what happens when you react rather than being proactive. You decided after a couple of injuries we need a midfielder, and you still didn't get a midfielder in. And you can't tell me that Douglas Luiz is the only decent centre midfielder that Arsenal could have got. He's not an absolute world beater, is he? So I'm sorry, for me, today has been shambolic. And it reminds me very much of what has happened in the past with Arsenal, and we just haven't learned. I mean, I don't know what to say. I really don't. I'm fuming. It just feels like Arsenal all over again. You know, Dendoncker has joined Aston Villa, so they even signed the number 6, the replacement, and still we haven't managed to get the deal done. It's just not good enough, and it screams out incompetence to me from Arsenal, I'm afraid. Daily Dusan, Daily Yuri, Daily Douglas, none of them joined the club. Unbelievable. Timbo said, learn from history, poor transfer window. 50% of this window has been done properly. The other has not. I'm sorry, it's not, people. Big up Timbo. Mr. Leahy said, this was all a rouse. They knew exactly what they were doing. Smoke screen for nothing. This first good chance and we are going to blow it. Most transfer windows, Arsenal are trying to sign a player from a place of desperation. This transfer window, we had the chance to build on an already fantastic start to the season, and we haven't done it. We've blown it, people. Absolutely blown it. Now, I'm not saying we can't achieve something decent this season, but this transfer window for me now is underwhelming. I'm sorry. It really is. Let's get into some news that we can confirm. Nothing exciting, I'm afraid. And that is that Ainsley has joined Southampton. You know, not even worth breaking a smile about, people. In fact, I'm not even that bothered. If they ain't signing, I don't care. Ainsley joins Southampton. Pepe left. You know, what is the point, really? You know, we've just got rid of 2 players. Hector Bellerin going as well, and decided not to replace them. We're in Europe. We need a bigger squad. So in theory, we've gone from Pepe to Marquinhos or Pepe to Reece Nelson. So we're actually worse in that position. E. Ross said, half-stepping as usual. There's no excuse. It's old. I got to be honest, people, it's boring. I don't know how any other Arsenal fan feels. And some fans will say you're overreacting. We did good business earlier in the window. Zinchenko. We still haven't seen Vieira. You know, it's still all right. For me, it's not. For me, we did 50% of what needed to be done in this window. We needed a midfielder. Desperately needed a midfielder. And we needed a winger. You can't let Pepe go and not bring anybody else in. You can't allow this midfield to carry us through the season. I'm bored of it. The PTSD comes rolling back. I told you can't trust this Arsenal for some reason. They should have signed more players. Just to put it into context, people. Just to put it into context. We signed Zinchenko on the 23rd of July. The 23rd of July. We were on tour in America at the time. 23rd of July. Today is the 1st of September. We haven't signed another player since that date. Not one player. Are you telling me that we've done enough in this window? Zinchenko, very good player. With Tierney fit, there's no guarantee that he starts. As much as I think Zinchenko is a top quality signing. You know, Tierney might start on the weekend. He might not play in the middle, so he could be on the bench. Gabriel Jesus, magnificent signing. We all know that. Fabio Vieira, we're not sure as of yet. And Marquinhos is a young player. And Matt Turner is probably worse than Bernd Leno. So in theory, have we had a fantastic window? Really? All the excitement, all the initial groundwork that they did, for me, they have failed at the end of this window. I'm sorry, people. Pictures galore all over the internet of Edu in a car, smiling, looking at his phone. You know, barbecues the other day. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Fabrizio Romano has tweeted, or a tweet has gone out 50 seconds ago. Fabrizio has said that Arsenal are still trying, but trying to do what? Do you know what I mean? It just feels like January all over again. Oh, we tried to sign Vlahovic. We tried, but we couldn't get him. You know, we tried, we were active, but in the end, we couldn't do it. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. We don't say it when the training kits come out, do they? Oh, I walked into the shop, I tried to buy it, but in the end, I just couldn't do it. No, we buy it. We put our money into the club. It's poor. Adrian, thank you for your super sticker. Really appreciate it, bro. Cameron says, You lot all need to calm down for real. Lokonga was class last night, and we have been unreal. Vieira and Smith Rowe to come. We need more, but be gassed with who we've got right now. Cameron, we've done this time and time again. Listen, I respect your comment, right? You're respectful with it, so it's cool. We'll have an honest debate. Lokonga was class last night. We played against an underwhelming Aston Villa team, right? They made changes. They're not at their best. They're out of form. Lokonga was good. We play Man United at the weekend. Is Lokonga good enough? We don't know at the moment. We need facts. We need to know he's good enough. At the moment, Cameron, we've got 2 centre midfielders fit. 2 centre midfielders. Fabio Vieira is not a centre midfielder. He plays attacking midfield, can play off the wing, can drift. He doesn't play in the double pivot. ESR doesn't play in the double pivot. He plays left wing or number 10 or can even play number 8 in a 3. They are not viable options to replace Thomas Partey or upgrade Granit Xhaka. So I understand your point, but I would say that we have been left short again and in a position that we know we needed to be strengthened. We don't want to put that kind of pressure on Lokonga and say, go and carry this midfield for the next few months. We don't need that, you know. I don't get it. But listen, I respect your comment. Respectfully disagree, though. Diego, thank you for the super chat. Said, big up, Big C. It's the same conversation we've been having ever since Arsene Wenger. We were always one player short at the end of the window. We've been here time and time and time again. And as I said, Diego, it feels boring to me. It feels boring. Why do we always come out of transfer windows going, oh, if only we got that. If only we got the midfielder. If only we got the striker. If only we got the right winger. It doesn't make no sense. Our manager was a centre midfielder. Our director of football was an invincible. And yet you don't. I mean, please do something crazy in the next 40 minutes and get something done. We're talking about Douglas Luiz, people. We're talking about Douglas Luiz, an Aston Villa centre midfielder that's been getting benched. We're not trying to sign Kevin De Bruyne. We're not trying to sign, you know, Pedri or Jude Bellingham. We're talking about Douglas Luiz. We're Arsenal. We can't get the deal done with 1 year on his contract. You can't go and grab Tielemans at the last minute. What's going on? We need a midfielder. Everyone can see that. Yeah, Sambi did well last night. That's 1 game. Talk to me when he's had 10 games, when he's gone to the Etihad and bossed it. Until then, I'm not interested in that. He's a squad player at best right now. I'm fuming. We've been let down, people. We've been let down. I'm sorry we have. Alfred said, I knew we wasn't going to sign anyone. 400 million and barely making any money in the last 2.5 years. Arsenal never had to deal with financial fair play because Wenger never spent. That financial fair play story was probably true. The club were always going to deny it. We're probably on the hit list, you know? I'm underwhelmed, man. We need depth with Europe, 100%. Brett, see you Sunday, says Saeed. Hey, I'll see you on the preview on Saturday, 4 p.m, people. I was hoping to turn up with smoke in that preview, but I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. Yeah, we're top of the league, but let's be real. It takes a lot to remain top of the league, and signing a couple of players would have helped us. Ornstein has just tweeted. I'm sorry, people, and listen. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know how you're feeling. I'm fuming, but the worst thing is, I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. You know, Arsenal have done this year after year after year. We've been here before. Yann Villa, Julian Draxler, Luis Suarez, Gonzalo Higuain, Karim Benzema, Jamie Vardy, N'Golo Kante. The list goes on. We've been here before, people. You know, David Ornstein, bid rejected, and sounds like Arsenal's pursuit of Aston Villa midfielder Douglas Luiz is over. Absolute, utter shambles. Edu, mate, I'm sorry. It may not all be his fault. Maybe the club aren't freeing up the money. But I'm sorry. We have disgraced ourselves today. I'm sorry we've disgraced ourselves. We've spent nearly the whole day chasing after a player, and it sounds like we've got nowhere near the valuation that they were looking for. Shambolic end to the window. You know, I'm sorry. I know we got good business done early in the window, but look at what other clubs have done late in the window. You can clearly see, every Arsenal fan can see, that we have got gaps in this squad. You can't do anything with 11 good players, 12 good players. You need a squad. We're in Europe this year as well. We don't have enough. We don't have enough in midfield. Thomas Partey is injury prone. Granit Xhaka, Sambi Lokonga, Mohamed El-Neni. El-Neni could be out for a long time. So you're relying on 3 midfielders. You've let Ainsley go to get you through Europa League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Premier League. It's not good enough. Let's see how good he is on Sunday against Casemiro. As David says, Lokonga v Casemiro. Big up MJ, Jamaica training top, they said. LOL, bring on Sunday. They knew what they were doing. Let's bring out the Jamaica training kit on Carnival weekend. They'll all buy it. Everyone will buy it and get gassed. We'll get it in before the deadline day closes. Because I guarantee if you brought it out this weekend, you wouldn't have sold it as much because we're all fuming that you ain't signed no one. JSX, these last 1 or 2 signings of 100% cost us top 4. Combine this with a loss on the weekend at Old Trafford, and it's a shambles. Pay the extra 10 million. I'll tell you now, if we get beat to Man United on Sunday, right, the issues will start unraveling themselves in this club. I'm sorry, people. They had an unbelievable opportunity today. Top of the Premier League. Riding high. Everything's going well. Feel-good factor all over the place. Wavy kits. Everything's good. Go to Man United with a new signing and belief. Now, don't get me wrong. We could go to Man United and beat them. They're not an amazing team. But at the same time, why leave us short? Why leave us short? There was no need for us to be left short. No need for us to be left short at all. Nelson said we could have got Zakaria on loan. Instead, he goes Chelsea, who don't even need him. Richard Garlick stinking out the place. Garlick by name, Garlick by nature. Edu. Oh, 10:59. Oh, high five, high five. Yes, everyone, yes. We've done it. We've got Aubameyang out. High fives, high fives. Oh, but guess what, Richard, mate? We need a centre midfielder and a striker. How about that? And you just cost us top 4. Oh, no. Oh, high five. Oh, well done. Well done, Vinay. Yes, Edu, well done. We just paid Aubameyang 7 million to leave. Yes. 6 months later, he goes for 14 million plus Alonso. Well done. Hey, high five. High five. Well done. Yes. Yeah, but you didn't buy a midfielder because Xhaka was out injured for 3 months. And Partey keeps pulling his thigh muscle. How about that, Richard Garlick? What about the fact you just let Aubameyang go and you're relying on Lacazette, who scored 4 goals all season, and Eddie Nketiah? How about that? Are you going to high five for that? So now you're giving us 2 centre midfielders. 2 of them are injured. So if one of them gets injured against Man United, who plays centre mid? Who plays centre mid if one of them gets injured? That's what I want to know. Shocking. Shocking business. Left us short. No need for it. Absolutely no need to leave us short. 1 or 2 signings today, we're cooking, people. Cooking. 2 signings today, we're cooking, people. Top 4 in the mix. Chelsea signs Zakaria and Aubameyang. Could be the difference. Could be the difference. They were a mess without a striker. Could be the difference. You never know. They still may not be the difference, but at least they've addressed it. At least they've addressed it. We haven't addressed our problems. Why not? Why not go for it this season? Every time we have an opportunity to exploit the Premier League or the weaknesses of the Premier League, we don't do it. Last year, Man United in turmoil, crumbling, Ollie at the wheel, we're laughing at them. Spurs all over the place, Nuno, shambles, battered at the Emirates, a mess. Top 4, walk in the park, mate, if you strengthen in January. Don't do anything, bottle it because we don't have a striker. Bottle it because you don't get another midfielder in. This season, riding high, 5 wins out of 5, top of the league, everything going good. Top 4, go and get it. Secure the bag. Make sure that you get it. Don't say we can get it. Make sure that you get it. No, we won't. Edu will have a barbecue. Arteta will cap in the next press conference and say that we tried, but we weren't able to do it. while every other club signed players. Liverpool signed a midfielder. Chelsea signed a midfielder. Man United signed a midfielder. Man City signed a midfielder. Tottenham signed a midfielder. We can't get a midfielder. I want to get into your comments, people. I have to admit, I'm so frustrated. I'm so annoyed right now. I don't know why I'm even surprised. Rudiger said Saka will burn out by the end of October. He looks burnt out already, bro. Jashar, big up Curtis. Just end the stream, Dave. Shout out X-Man. Just end the stream, Dave. One Son AFC. We're done, Curtis. Hope for the best. Casemiro going to eat Lakonga cake. No depth FC. When will we learn? In such a good position to build on it and you do nothing. Not one, you know. Not one. We didn't even get the midfielder or the winger. We didn't get one of them. Unbelievable. Zakaria joins Chelsea on loan. We've got 2 centre midfielders fit at the moment. Big O said, relax, man, you're being over the top. People who think I'm being over the top, give me the explanation as to why you think I'm being over the top. Let's have a debate. Those of you who disagree, I want the explanation. Do you think we've got enough? We're in Europe this year. We currently have 2 centre midfielders fit. Obviously, there are other options. You could play Zinchenko there. But don't you feel like we're short right now? As an Arsenal fan, you must feel disappointed about what you've seen today. Linked with a player all day and don't get the deal done. Why? We're like... I don't get it. One thing I'll say to you now. This is my opinion, and this is my problem with Arsenal. If Chelsea were trying to sign Douglas Luiz today, I believe Douglas Luiz would be a Chelsea player. And that's just one off the top of my head. Chelsea or City, probably even Liverpool. How come Arsenal wanted him? How come the player was desperate to go to Arsenal? He's got 10 months left on his deal, but we couldn't get the deal done. Why? Why can't we get him done? What's the difference? Why? We're meant to be a big boy club. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. Tom said, Curtis, our first signing should have been Basuma. Also say our players were to stay fit. Is it fair to make these players play 60, 70 games this year? Yeah, we're going to play loads of games. There's a World Cup. Unbelievable. I'm sorry, people. I'm not going to cap. It's one thing with me. I'm never going to cap for anyone. The way I feel is the way I feel. I think a lot of Arsenal fans today should feel disappointed with what's happened today. Patrick said, you're not being over the top. Midfielder was the most important position we needed to fill after a striker. Listen, we got half an hour left. Fabrizio Romano says we're still interested, but, you know. Casemiro is not eating Lakonga playing next to Modric, Kroos and Valverde. Is not the same as playing with Eriksen, McTominay and Fred. Well, I hope you're right. Listen, I hope you're right. I hope you are right, Alfred. Big up you with the super chat. He came on tonight against Leicester. Didn't look amazing, but we'll see. Large for life. We're top of the league, blood. Relax. Listen, it's not about who's winning the race. It's about who wins the race. Seen a lot of 100-meter races where Usain Bolt's third or fourth after 40 metres. We know what happens at 100 metres. Fran, big up Fran in the building. Hope you're well, my brother. He said, told you, them Man City deals were easy and we have no pull. I mean, they called you out in the comments last night for that comment. Listen, I understood the point that you meant. Gabriel Jesus was wanted by a lot of clubs. So in isolation, that's a good deal to get done and it wasn't easy. I think what your point was and where I agreed with you, it's almost like calling a friend for a favour is easier than working with strangers. You need to have real people skills to be able to negotiate with strangers. Calling Pep, calling your Brazilian mates in your phone book for Edu is probably not that difficult. But it seems still that we struggle to negotiate big deals with players outside of our phone book, if you like. Sam212, yet again, unambitious owners. Chelsea being able to spend boatloads of money, yet here we are increasing bids by 2 million. I think what people have to understand, Chelsea don't have Abramovich no more. Remember when we always used to go, oh, Abramovich, man, but it's Abramovich. It's like a cheat code. It's Abramovich. They've got an American owner. Like, we've got an American owner. And we all say, oh, these American owners, man, they don't spend money. This guy's spending money like it's running out of fashion. He don't care how old they are, how young they are, how much you want for Aubameyang. 20? Take him. You want Alonso? Take him. All right, we need a midfielder. They bid for the guy from Ajax, 43 million, rejected. You know, Chelsea aren't going, well, you know, we tried to get Edson Alvarez. They've rejected it, so that's the end of the window. They're going, right, what else can we do? Get a lone player, Zakaria. We'll take him. He's decent. Why didn't we go and get someone else? Can Edu only sign people who speak Portuguese? You know, what? Oh, man, let me relax. I can't believe it. As Lee Judges once said, mate, they've done it again. They've hyped me up. They got me buying training kits. You've absolutely sold me up the river. I've bought the home kit, the away kit, the training kit, 2 training kits. Rolling round. They've done me with the Jamaica pattern. You've absolutely hustled me. You've done me. You've absolutely done me. I feel dirty right now. They've done me, people. They put a Jamaica pattern on the training kit. They knew we were going to be weak. I couldn't turn it down. It was carnival weekend and the sun was out. You've absolutely hustled me, people. I can't believe it. I feel bad. I should put it all in a charity bag and just get rid of it. Oh, dear. They better beat United on Sunday, I'm telling you. Just please don't. Just don't do it to me. I was so excited for Douglas Luiz. That's how desperate I was. Cameron said, yes, we have injuries. Everyone will get them. We have the exact same team. We were also gassed about 24 hours ago. Now it's all doom and gloom. Have some faith. Cameron, I'll tell you once again. We were all gassed about this Arsenal team. That's fair. But we always knew the transfer window was open. And I always knew in the back of my mind, surely we get somebody in. So, again, it's different when the window's open and when the window closes. I always believed that we were going to sign a midfielder or a winger or potentially both. So that's why the feeling is a lot different. Ziggy said, I like Xhaka, but why do Edu and Arteta refuse to buy an upgrade? There's got to be something going off there. 2 centre mids, yet they're obsessed with this guy. I just don't get it. What's he got over them? Dio said, I can't lie, I'm actually fuming. He was in such good spirits as well. This is all madness. I'm still shocked how we didn't sign. Ridiculous, people. Ridiculous. They always leave us that little bit short. They have absolutely hustled me for fun. Curtis was in Carnival with the Jamaica kit, not knowing his team will use that money for a 2 million add-on for Douglas Luiz. Then man went in at 23.5 million, turned up 2 hours later at 25 million. Like, you're supposed to wow them. You were supposed to wow Aston Villa like, yo, they came back with 30 million, they're serious. Man came back with £1.5 million more. Like that was going to make the difference. Man said, right, make me an offer I can't refuse. Man said, there you go, 23.5 million. Man said, no, that's not going to do it, Edu. You got one more chance. Final offer, right? You got the final offer to get Douglas Luiz to Arsenal. We've rejected 23.5 million. You better show me you're serious, Edu. You show me you're serious. You got one more chance. Don't pull that Luis Suarez business on me. Man said, right, I tell you what. I'm going to write you an offer you can't refuse. Man, checked his shoulders. Right, let me make sure no one's looking. Right. There you go, Steven Gerrard. What do you think of that, mate? 25 million. Man said, no course. No chance. Get out of here, Edu, mate. Go and light up a cigar. Have a barbecue and get yourself out of here. Shambles. Unbelievable. Chris said, midfielders have always been the missing link. Arteta loves Xhaka. This will always prevent us from moving forward. Man's gone Arteta out, Edu out. Oh, let me not try and get carried away. Babatunde, where was this energy the moment you knew our DMs are out? This is embarrassing. Exactly. Do you know what? I'm gonna go crazy on the next press conference reaction when Arteta starts playing company man and just caps for the Kroenkes. It's going to be sickening, people. A-Man said, just watching Fabrizio's live stream on the side. Zinchenko just jumped on his channel, chatting and smiling. We are in the Mudrick. Yeah, he's probably loving it, mate. They didn't sign a centre mid, so he can play centre mid. He's probably over the moon that we hadn't signed a centre mid. course he's in Fabrizio's stream, loving life. Boss in the game, London TV. Arsenal are like your friend you go raving with, who only gets girls you already drawn. Man's got no bench, just waffle. Xhaka has naked pics of Arteta. I'm telling you, man. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Arsenal treat us bad. You got them friends, yeah, that like you go on holiday with them, you go out clubbing, like, every week. Yo, what you saying, bro? We out this week. We out this week. The one weekend you don't ring them, they go to a mad rave and don't ring you. And you see them on the Monday, you're like, yo, bro, we've been to the last 15 raves, man. I invited you on my holiday. How come you didn't ring me? Oh, forgot, bro. My bad. Next time. You're like, yo, my brother, you ain't really my boy like that. That's how Arsenal treat us. Like, we're giving. They ain't giving us nothing back. It's horrible, man. Show us some respect. We wanted a midfielder and a winger. You didn't even give us one of them. Douglas Luiz started looking like prime Dunga to me. That's how desperate I was. Prime Gilberto Silva. I've spent all day convincing myself how great a signing Douglas Luiz is. Horrible. They treat us bad, man. Lee Murphy said, I've been anti-Kroenkes for 3 or 4 years, but they have been contributing the past 18 months. We have a World Cup before January, so saving cash now could be shrewd. Lee, I mean... Stan, is that you? Is that Stan Kroenke? Nah, Lee, listen. Listen, as a fan, I don't care about the money. I do not care. I don't care if we save wages. I don't care if we save transfer funds. Hire people to do their job properly, and then, you won't be in that mess if financial fair play are on our neck. We needed players. As a fan, your number one priority is how good is your team on the pitch. And our team, our squad, has got big gaps in it that needed addressing, and we didn't address them, right? We didn't address them. If your tooth gets knocked out, guess what? You go to the dentist, you get it put back in. You don't say to yourself, you know what, mate, let me just put some sellotape there, get myself through the weekend. You don't do that. Put a plaster on it, mate. No one will notice when I'm in the nightclub and I got some tape hanging off my tooth. Nah, mate, you get to the dentist, say, whack that back in. Arsenal, mate, plaster settings every minute. So, listen, I get what you're saying, but they've bottled it today. I don't care what anyone says. I had plans of going Zurich on Thursday, not going anywhere near Switzerland, mate. I ain't spending no money on tickets. You're not even giving me a new signing to enjoy. Absolutely shocking for me. I don't care about the money. Kevin, trying to get a bargain is inbuilt into Arsenal's DNA. Why do we move? Why are we always the cheapskates, Why? Why can't we just go and, we need a midfielder, go and buy a top quality midfielder. Simple as that. Why not? Why can't we do that? Got sellotape hanging off our teeth in a nightclub. Why? Why don't you just go to the dentist and get it sorted out? Shambles. I'm sorry, mate, but people can't get me hyped up on the 1st of September about Zinchenko, who we signed in the middle of July. We was on tour in America, or Gabriel Jesus, who signed at the start of July. I'm sorry, I ain't buying into that. They were a long time ago. They've been at Arsenal for a while. Lee, I hope you're right as well, Lee. I love your optimism. Believe me, I love everyone who's coming in here and saying, don't worry, we'll get through the World Cup. Don't worry, Curtis, we'll get through the World Cup, and, we'll get into the January window, and we'll get Douglas Luiz in January for half the price. We'll get Tielemans, and we'll get Wilfried Zaha or Pedro Neto. Reality is, we won't. We won't buy anyone in January because players will be fit and available by then. It's not easy. I tell you what, people. Supporting Arsenal is not easy. I tell you that. It is not easy, man. We are something else. We have got to be the most frustrating big club to support. It's unbelievable. Joe Silva, big up from South Texas, Curtis. These idiots negotiate like they're at a flea market bidding for DVDs. They make me sick. I don't get it, people. Arteta can play centre mid. Edu and Arteta might have to put their boots on. Mr. Lay said, news, Arsenal sign Arteta and Edu for number 6. Would not surprise me, bro. Kevin said, the issue are the owners. We go the cheap route because the ownership really don't want to spend. We'll be lucky if we finish 5th. Listen, people, let me tell you something. I understand people saying, calm down, we're still top of the league, cool. I understand people saying, we can get to January, we might still be all right, cool. I respect it. If we're keeping it 100, which is all we do here, people saying I'm overreacting, Ram, come on, okay, cool. I'm overreacting in your opinion, I respect it. I don't agree, but I respect your opinion. Arsenal Football Club today have messed up. Simple as that. They have bottled it today because they don't have the right people in the right positions. Negotiations, experience in Europe. How do you spend all day negotiating for a player and don't get that player? Surely this morning, when you spoke to Aston Villa, you should have known what was what. You got me turning up in a white shirt, people. Transfer window, last hour, Jim White, Sky Sports, we're taking over. Shaw Sports settings, we've been here all day. Third stream of the day. Bright light shining on me, you know. White shirt. And these men haven't signed one player. All I can say is this, people. Don't be surprised. I'm sorry to do this. I'm sorry. But someone's got to say it. Because you'll go on other channels and they won't say it as it is. I'm saying it as it is. Don't be surprised if Arsenal don't make the top 4 this season. Someone's got to say it because you're all thinking it. Someone's got to say it because we're all thinking it. Don't be surprised if Arsenal don't make top 4 this season because we do not have the squad. Do Arsenal have a good team? Absolutely. You keep that team fit all season, we probably get top 4. The reality is, with European football, FA Cup, Carling Cup or whatever it's called, you know, Milk Cup, I don't know what they call it nowadays, Premier League, we know Arsenal are going to have a wobble. We ain't going to win every game. We're not going to be the Invincibles, right? We're all loving life. We're riding high. We're top of the league. I'm looking down on everyone. Yeah, great. We know it's beautiful. We know it's not going to last. Enjoy it while it's there. Live in the moment. But we also have to be realistic. We ain't winning the title, right? Sign players. You're in a good position. Secure top 4. You rest on your laurels. Think this squad's going to do the business all season, the same as you did last year in January. Arsenal can get 4th, but don't be surprised if Arsenal finish 5th or 6th again this season. Because if Gabriel Jesus gets injured, it's a crisis. If Thomas Partey is out for more than a month, it's a crisis. Simple as that. We do not have adequate replacements for 2 of our best players. Simple. Striker, one of the most important players on the pitch. It's the reason that Manchester City scored 99 goals, won the title, and still went and bought one of the best strikers in world football. Because strikers win you games. Midfield is the engine room of any team in midfield. Thomas Partey is injury prone. Doesn't matter how good you think he is, he's injury prone. We had it with Diaby. We had it with Rosicky. We had it with Cazorla in the end. Wilshere. Great players. Injury prone. No good to you. Got to get rid of them. The Premier League's too demanding. You can't carry injury prone players. Where's the depth? Gabriel Jesus ain't going to play 50, 60 games this year. Every time I watch Arsenal play, go and watch how many times Jesus gets fouled. There'll be an injury at some point. Cameron said, imagine Gabby times 3, Saliba and Martin all here. They're shaking my head. Cameron. I love your optimism, Cameron, but we have to be realistic, my bro. You've just named 5 players. 5 players don't get you 4th place. There's 11 in a team. We're going to play 50-odd games this season. Who's playing up front if Gabriel Jesus gets injured? Eddie Nketiah. Do you think Eddie Nketiah can get us in the top 4 if he's playing up front for a long period of time? If Thomas Partey gets injured again for a long period of time, who's your midfield pivot? Xhaka and El Neni, Xhaka and Lokonga. You think that gets us top 4? Because I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't think it does. So it means all season we're walking on thin ice. I'm sorry, people. And listen, there are a lot of you in the comments. A lot of you won't agree. I'm not here to cap. I'm here to tell you my opinion. If you don't agree, you tell me. We have a debate. It's cool. We've left ourselves short. That is a fact. No Arsenal fan can be happy with today. Fran's in the comments. Fran, if you're still listening, let me know if you want to come on. Let me know, bro, if you're about. What are you talking about? Chill. Oliver, give me the explanation. I need more than just chill. Chill don't do nothing for me. People told me chill when we didn't sign Luis Suarez. Don't worry, man. Chill. You've got enough. You've got Giroud, French international. Cool. Did that work out? Oh, don't worry, you didn't sign Kante, man. Look how small he is. He's limited. Chill. We've signed this guy, Xhaka, from Switzerland, man. He got in team of the season in Germany. Chill. All right, cool. I'll chill. Yeah, but you got a new left-back, Said Kolasinac, team of the season in Germany, man. Looks like a beast. He's a tank. Chill, man. That's a great bit of business. All right, cool. I'll relax. How did that work out? All right, cool. I'll chill, man. Chill. Don't worry that Oba left. You've got Lacazette and Eddie, man. You can still get fourth. All right, cool. I'll chill. Let's see how it works out. Chill ain't doing nothing for me, bro. Chill don't do nothing for me. Chill don't do nothing for me. I want facts. Fran said he's about. Let me get him on. I need someone to talk to right now. I'm telling you, man's got me moving like Toy Story. You got a friend in me. Dun, 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 dun. You got a friend in me. I'm telling you, people, we bottled it. We absolutely bottled it. Man's got me in a shirt. You ain't signed no one. Arteta doing press conferences telling us we're active. We didn't sign one damn player. Douglas Luiz, you spent all day. Imagine ringing Villa this morning. Yeah, we're interested in signing Douglas Luiz. No, we're not selling him. We're not interested. All right, we'll offer you 20 million. No, we're rejecting it. Not interested. All right, cool. Give me 2 hours. Yeah, 23 and a half. No, not interested. We're not selling him. All right, cool. Listen, we're going to come back with an offer that's going to make your eyes water, mate. You've never seen an offer like this in your life, right? I'm going to turn off the barbecue, dab out the cigar. You're going to be in shock when you see this. Forget 23.5 million, people. 25 million for Douglas Luiz. Oh, my God. I bet you've never, ever sold a player, Aston Villa, for that much money. Edu, just want to let you know, mate, we sold Jack Grealish for £100 million last summer. Oh, damn. There goes the neighbourhood. You know what I mean? What kind of things you dealing with, Edu, man? All that cap from Edu, commenting on AFTV posts, sweetening us up to just drop us off a cliff at the last minute. Bond them, man. Always leaving us short, man. Robert said, lost in translation, wanted a pass master. Edu gets a sticky plaster. These man are idiots, man. I can't deal with these, man. Alfred said, what people don't understand, even if Eddie has to come in, who's to say he can't get injured in the game he has to step into? Now no striker. Who are these man playing up front? Like, yeah, man. These man, I'm sorry, people. I think these man just bottled top four. I'm saying it. Someone's got to say it. Turnco said, you missed my first super chat. Apologies, bro. He said, we're done, man. We are finishing sixth. Those guys, Edu, Arteta, Garlic and Vinay, everyone out. Not good enough. We had an amazing chance for top four. And said everyone out. Just get them all out. Right, Fran's in the building. Let me get him in. Hold on. Let me just take this echo cancellation off and we'll get him in. Yo.
What's happening? You okay? This is past my bedtime, brother. This is way past my bedtime.
Bro, you look tired, by the way. Man's come on combing his beard. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, listen.
Francis. Listen, I'm speaking to you. When I call you Francis, it's serious. You know that.
It's serious when you call me Francis.
When I call you Francis. Francis. Can you give me an explanation? They're calling you Joe Budden in the chat. Right?
I'm got Joe Budden also. I'll take it. We got to cheer the fans up. We got to cheer everyone up. Yo, family's asleep, man, so we can't vibe.
Right, listen.
The family's asleep, so we can't vibe.
All right, sorry. His family's asleep. He's whispering. Fran. Fran, mate. We got the window closes in 8 minutes. You as an agent for a little bit. Can you give me an explanation or?
Listen. I don't know. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I don't understand why you just can't get the deal done. I don't get it. When we had a couple of players, and I dealt with a couple who went to the Premier League, it was a little bit of negotiation with a fee. You don't go in with your best fee at first, of course. And then all of a sudden you say, all right, you're going to, it's like selling a car or buying a car. You're just going to start negotiating. The player wants to come. He wants to leave. You're going in with extra million. That million is ashtray money in the Premier League. Ashtray money.
Yeah.
You can't just go in with $1 million or $2 million or $3 million. It's chump change.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know. I think maybe they're Villa are trying to hold Arsenal to ransom, knowing that we do need a midfielder. I'm not sure, but this is jokes. I'm watching you having an outburst, mate. You brought the shirt out, everything. Outburst.
Bro.
You've said a few things that a lot of people are going to say negative, yeah? There's a big difference between being negative and being like a realism. If we don't have an in-depth squad, how are we going to get top 4? We didn't get top 4 last time because we didn't have the right squad. So if you've not got the right squad, what makes people think you're going to get top 4? Because they've had a good 5 games. You look at Chelsea, you look at Man U now, 3 wins on the spin, Anthony in the door. Tottenham, I don't know how many players they've got. I mean, Forest have signed 20 players.
Yeah.
Like, to try and stay in the league. We got to mean business. We can't just rely on a Jesus. We can't rely on a Partey. We can't rely on an Erdegaard. You can't rely on Ben White being great at right back all seasons because he's not going to be. You can't rely on an unproven Vieira coming in and saying, oh, well, he looks good on YouTube. You can't rely on that.
Yeah.
This is big man business. And I think people think it's too negative when you say, yeah, but we're top of the league. We've done really well. I get that. But honestly, does anyone really think that this squad now stays in the top 4 and remains in the top 4 for the rest of the season or finishes top 4? If they do, fair enough. But I don't think many people, if they take their bias hat on and they're real, think, let's look at the squads. I don't think many people would say it. In my opinion, negative is different from being deluded or realism. Realism is what the facts. And we said it last year, and look what happened, So again, I'm not going to go on a mad one, but I think some people think, Kurt's is overreacting and things like that. I think a lot of people get your passion misunderstood and they think it's negative. And I think people need to address that. Do you know what I mean? So I just thought I'd get that off my chest. So.
No, I appreciate that. You defended me well there. The checks in the post.
Yeah. Curtis Shaw, lawyer today, mate.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'll just send the bank details. Ultra Instinct said 5 minutes to go. Chill,
Yo, chill. You never know. Only takes a second to bag a goal. You never know.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. What have you made of the window in general today? Like Oba having his medical. I think Chelsea are signing Zakaria from Juventus on loan. Liverpool got Arthur Melo. What have you made of it?
I think got some good signings. I think Liverpool will probably want one more. I think there's no option to buy him, but he's going to come in. He's going to do a bit. I know Spurs have done their business already. Chelsea, Aubameyang, like I say, Zakaria. They really need to find their feet because their players are not performing at the moment. Chelsea are going to be strong. They're just going to keep throwing money at it. Liverpool, I think Liverpool will find their form. I think they'll be fine. United, again, Anthony's come in. The players now all of a sudden look happy. They've sorted the Ronaldo issue out, that he's staying, but he ain't going to be a starter, whether he likes it or not. Tough. It's... I just think we've left ourselves short again. And people were moaning about January. Oh, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. You only get 2 shots in this season to sort your squad out.
Yeah.
In the summer and in January. And if you don't get business done, it costs you.
Yeah.
January cost us Champions League football. Now, we could be all right and say, okay, you know what? As I said in my stream the other day, if we're in the mix come January, we've got another great opportunity.
Yeah.
We've got another great opportunity. And I think we could be in and around near the mix come January. So it's not, the be all and end all, but we are taking a big risk again. But Edu said it. We have a philosophy. We have a way of doing business. We have a way of making sure the books are all right. And they will not change that. And so far, it's worked for them. So they're going to continue to do that. It's worked for them so far,
I mean, the thing is, Fran, January usually is a much more difficult window, isn't it, than the summer?
Well, players don't want to move in January.
Nah.
They don't want to take the family. They don't want to uproot. They don't want to move cities. They know they can get weighed in the summer. So players don't really. What you get in January is normally the players who are either not good enough, or coming back from injury, or they'll come in for a loan and they don't really care whether you get Champions League or you get relegated because they're not staying for the longer. They're only staying for a couple of months.
Yeah.
So, and that's normally what you get. So January can be a hard window. You do get the odd one. Of course you do. You get the odd one. I think Van Dijk was in January and a few others. We understand that, but very rare do you get that. But I think people will calm down by tomorrow and they'll be like, okay, we might win a couple of games and etc. People will be all right. But I think we will start to see it if our injuries continue, or we lose form, or we lose 3 or 4 games in a row. And then all of a sudden, where's that player that's going to come and push the other players in? I just think just one player in the middle of just Douglas Luiz would have maybe made people a little bit happier and get some. It's not like he's a world-class player. It's that you just need that extra bit of quality in there.
Oh, by the way, no rush. There's still 10 seconds left. No need to panic, guys. Might get some business done in 10. Do you know the funny thing? It just said breaking news: Aston Villa signed Bednarek. So Villa are actually bringing players in, and that's it. The window's shut, by the way, officially. I know you can't. Sometimes, occasionally, a deal gets announced afterwards, don't it? But we ain't done nothing. I think Edu's at home, mate, in the swimming pool.
I think there's a target, and they couldn't get it done. They couldn't get it done for whatever reason.
Fran, I just wanted to ask you, right? Because obviously, as I said, you've been involved as an agent and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, don't you think it's strange that publicly we've chased this guy all day? We've made 3 offers for him. The player was desperate to join. Apparently, didn't even train with the group at Villa today. He's probably pushed for the deal all day. Kia Jarapchin's his agent, which came out later this afternoon. Surely they must have been told, if you get close to this price, you get him. Or was this just PR to make it look like we tried to get somebody?
No, normally what you get is the agent knows what the club wants. It's as simple as that. The agent knows what the club wants. He goes back to the club who want to pay the fee. They say, listen, they're not budging. This is what they need. They need this. If it's not going to be this, it's not going to happen. And then sometimes a club will get to that. We don't know that Villa might have said 20 million at first. And then Arsenal get to 20 million. And then they go, we've had a thought about it. And we move the goalpost. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, you told us 20 million 4 hours ago. Now it's going to be, we're going to speak to someone else, and someone else might be interested, and we need to get rid of this player and this player and this player, and the wages, Now we need 25 mil. All of a sudden Arsenal then think, wait a minute, you're taking the mickey out of us now. So then Arsenal go in at 23 and the deal don't get done. And it's a standoff, egotistic, big dick swinging contest. That's normally what happens because everybody's like immature in these situations. And then the poor player is the one who's stuck in the middle and he don't get his move. The only person who's lost out more than anyone is Douglas Luiz. This move may never come again now. He may not be able to get a move to Arsenal now.
Yeah.
So it's people, again, in suits, behind the scenes, throwing their weight around, trying to make sure they get their own pockets, etc. It's not the agent because it's too quick, and it's not the player. So it'll be the big wigs behind the scenes. You know what I mean? And their phone will still be blowing now, and then they were trying to be getting another deal and say, look, this needs to move. This player needs to move before this player can go here, or this player needs to move. And what's crazy is people really, really do wait till the last minute. They really, really do wait till the last minute. And you're thinking, why? But it just happens. I remember getting a call one time, literally like 10 o'clock at night, for me to go on loan. 10 o'clock at night. And I'm like, we've been trying to get on loan for I don't know how long. 10 o'clock at night. Couldn't do it. We couldn't get the paperwork done. It fell through. Couldn't go on loan.
Yeah.
So it is madness. It is madness. But most managers hate it. They just want it out of the way. But I'm just disappointed we ain't got no one else in the middle. Vieira might end up being great, but I don't look at Vieira. I don't look at our midfield and say, right, okay, they're getting top 4. I don't.
No.
I don't. I don't think they're a top 4 midfield.
No.
I just don't. But that's my opinion. I'm not right or I'm not wrong. That's just my opinion.
What would you mark out of 10 the Arsenal window? Because it's funny, innit? At the start of the window, we were going, "Oh my days, this could be one of our best windows."
Yeah.
Zinchenko, Jesus, Vieira looks great. We need a couple more. But then, to me, we've only maybe done 50% of what was needed. Pepe's gone, should have been replaced. Whether you rate him or not, you need another winger. Midfield's light. Even for me, I would have liked another striker, but maybe I'm pushing it with that one. What would you give it out of 10? Let us know in the comments as well, people.
I think most people are saying 5. I would probably. Am I being a bit harsh when I say 5? I think five's reasonable. If you think about it, we finish, fourth and fifth, whatever. I don't even know these days. They move it around left, right, and center.
Yeah.
We've got an opportunity then to kick on. We know we've got the money. We know the type of player that we're going for. There's loads of players that fit the profile. We get a good window with regards to Zinchenko and Jesus. And then you think, right, all of a sudden now you only need 2 good big players again. You only need another 2 30, 40 million, 60 million pound players. And then you've got a chance. Yeah. And then we don't do that. So I think a 5. I think a 5 because I don't think it's a good enough window to push us to the next level. Now, some people would argue and say, yeah, but Jesus is going to push us to the next level and Zinchenko sends us to the next level. Do they improve our league position this year? Well, only we'll tell at the end of the year. Yeah. But it's not about an individual. It's about 3 or 4 players and how they gel as a team. Partnerships, as you know, I've mentioned many, many times around. So yeah, I am disappointed that we've not gone for a big hitters because I've seen other clubs and I think other clubs do business just better than us. Other clubs for me look like they mean business when they do business. For Arsenal don't seem to be that type of club. That's how it looks to me. They don't look to, I don't know. It's like you could easily manipulate Edu and manipulate. I don't know. They just come across that they really, really don't have serious pull in this game. I don't know them, so it'd be wrong for me to speculate. You know what I mean?
It's it's disappointing. And listen, it's not all doom and gloom. Listen, you never know. We beat Man United on Sunday. Feel good factors back, and we move forward. It's just when you're in such a good position, you think, why not build on that? You can clearly see that we needed players. And like you said, this, like I was saying, this new Chelsea owner is an American owner. He's not Abramovich. They went for Raheem Sterling, got him. I mean, that's a big signing, by the way, as well. They wanted Aubameyang, they got him. They signed 2 players today. And I just think, like you, I don't think Edu is respected enough by these other big clubs in Europe when we go to do business. I think if Chelsea wanted Douglas Luiz today, I think he would be a Chelsea player. I think they'd get the deal done. Yeah. And that's my biggest problem with Arsenal.
Well, I think they get the deal done because you know yourself. If you go to business with someone or you want your business, your friend offers you a business proposal, blah, blah, blah. They come and slap that bag and say, this is the plan. There's the bag. Let's do business. You do business. If your mate comes and say, let's do business, but you've got to put 45% in, I'll put 25% in, then I'm going to get my mate, the cab driver, to put another 45%. You're thinking, I can't really deal with this person. They're too slow. That reminds me of Edu. Edu reminds me of the type of person where he's always trying to penny pinch. They're always trying to get a deal. They're always trying to get, that's better for us. Listen, you're dealing with Villa. Villa ain't exactly our best people to do deal with. We're not always trying to snake each other and things like that. You got to go in there with the authority and say, or agent. At the end of the day, we don't know if his agent's good enough. I mean, I don't know who his agent is. But
Douglas Luiz?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kia Jarapchin.
Huh?
Kia Jarapchin.
Well, there you go. He's one of the biggest agents in the world. So I don't understand. But then again, is their relationship with Arsenal any good? Is their relationship with Edu? But for me, it looks like Liverpool have just Villa, have just decided like, listen, it's not going to happen. We ain't letting him go. Job done. And there's not much you can do really until we know the full story. They might have gone in and said, we'll pay you the full amount, and then they might have moved the goalpost. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Because that happens. So that could have happened. But disappointing. I think a lot of Arsenal fans are disappointed. There's going to be some saying, don't worry, relax, we'll be all right. But I honestly do not think that we will be all right if we just have these players.
I think you made a great point, Fran. I think the point is this. These are two separate questions. Are Arsenal better than they were at this point last season? I think we are. Are we better than the four teams that finished above us last season? That's the real question. And we can talk about starting 11, but like you said, the strength in depth, I don't think is there. In vital positions, sometimes you can get away with, we ain't got a lot of cover at right back, or a second choice goalkeeper's not great. But when you're talking about your striker backup and your centre midfield and potentially your right winger, these are key positions. So are we better than last season? I think we are. Are we better than the four teams we need to finish above? I'm not sure we've done enough to bridge that gap. That is my worry. I hope they prove us wrong, but yeah, that's me at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. I think you look at our squad and you think that squad is not better as a squad than the other four teams. I think most people would agree with that. There's always going to be someone who's not having it. No. Arsenal comes through their blood and then just not going to see anything else. That's fair enough. I get that. But if you're really, really unbiased and you sit down and have a word with yourself, you're going to look at the other squads and say, those squads are better than our squad. Okay? Is our team better than last year at the moment? Yeah, it is. It is. It's got more cohesion. It's got more telepathy. The players understand each other. Arteta's got the players doing exactly what he wants. It's proven in the first 5 games. We can see that. But are we better than the other 4 squads? And I don't think we are. We've got better individuals in certain areas, but as a squad, I don't think that our squad is better. And at the end of the day, yes, just because someone's got a better squad, it doesn't mean that they may finish higher than you.
Yeah.
But new people sleeping on Newcastle. Newcastle are going to be a problem this year. So that's another team you've got to take into consideration, and things like that. So we'll see. But
we'll see, yeah.
Most people will more than likely be disappointed with the window. You've got to remain positive, of course. Tomorrow people will be remaining positive. We'll see what it goes to United. United have found some form. I think United is going to be our first big test. And I think it's going to be a hard game. Yeah. And then we'll go from there. But my biggest issue is Partey doesn't play enough games. And are we going to be strong enough in the middle of the park to compete with the other 4 teams? And I don't think we are. But only time will tell. Nobody really knows, do they?
I mean, I suppose the best way, like you say, Fran, the best way to calm everything down is go and beat United. You go and beat United and all of a sudden you go, well, because I always think, listen, the top managers, they improve the players they've already got. I feel like Klopp improved Henderson at Liverpool. He improved Wijnaldum, players that weren't massively highly rated. So I think Arteta has also got to earn his bread a little bit. You signed Sambi Lokonga and he was being quoted as he's the new Yaya Toure, and you gave Xhaka a new contract, you gave Eddie $100,000 a week. So for me, we are always looking for alternatives outside and getting new players in. But I think Arteta's got to show everyone he is this coach that people say he is as well.
And what he's got going on in the minute, you can't take it away from him. I'm not his biggest fan. You're not his biggest fan. But at the end of the day, what he's got going with this squad of players is very, very good at the moment. It's only a short spell. We know that. What's going to happen when things go wrong? How are they going to respond as individuals when they're going to deal with adversity? We know all that's going to come, etc. But we're top of the league at the moment. The window's not been great. We've had a great start. I think most people, without sounding negative, are waiting for us to have that blip. You've seen commentators, you've seen other players. No one's taking us seriously at the moment, and rightly so. We're only 5 games in. We're only 5 games in. People are not going to start taking us seriously yet. But it's going to be interesting to see if us not getting reinforcements in the middle of the park is going to come round and cost us. Because yes, Xhaka's doing okay at the minute. He's got a new lease of life because he's playing in a new position. That's not going to last long. You've played the game. It doesn't last long. The minute he has to go back into his old position, or he's unhappy, or something goes wrong, or he gets sent off, he's going to go back to Xhaka. So we got to remind ourselves that things could quickly go back to the way that they were with individuals, because that's their habitual habits. They've not just changed their habits overnight. So they're going to go back to those types of ways of playing. But it's very hard to be really doom and gloom because of the position that we're in. But I think people need to understand that the likes of Curtis, the likes of myself, or other people who get frustrated when we don't go out and mean business, because that's how you need to mean business. And some people are not like that, and they don't look at life in that way. But this ain't no joke. This ain't no joke. This is a sports. This is no joke, and it's life for a lot of people. So you want them to go out and do the same when it comes to signings. But just disappointed that we've not got, anything over the line. I'm just disappointed. But I'm not surprised. You know me. I'm stoic when it comes to Arteta and Edu most of the time. But again, I just think that they don't mean business. They don't mean business. Their hands could be tied behind their back. We don't know.
Two words that might lift everyone. Ross Barkley.
Where's Ross Barkley?
Free agent, isn't he? Sign him outside of the window.
Mate. They still do better than some of the players that we've got, mate. I'm telling you that now.
Oh dear. But listen, who needs signings anyway? I didn't want them anyway. You do that one when you're a kid.
Yeah, anyway. Douglas Luiz is crap anyway. It's crap.
Yeah. Never rated Douglas Luiz. Worst Brazilian in the Premier League.
Oh, Fabian Delph is another one. Let's get Delphi in, mate.
Yeah, Delphi in. Oh, listen, I don't know. We just got to hope he can perform a miracle. Sambi Lokonga and Granit Xhaka.
Listen, Sambi could end up turning out good, but I think he's got a long, long way to go. A long, long way to go, in my opinion. I think he's far from ready to be challenging the likes of trying to run down Holberg and Basuma in the middle of the park, or Casemiro. I think he's got light years to go. But again, it's one of those. None of us know. If we knew, we'd probably be the managers of Arsenal. I mean, you'd be assistant. Oh, we'd be a good assistant team, actually. It'd be good.
Oh, come on. We'd be playing mad football. But
mate, for fella football, mate. I'd get a tune out of Pepe, mate. Trust me. I'd get a tune out of him.
But anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to wrap up anyway. We've been on 3 times today. I've had enough. I don't want to talk about transfers.
Got the shirt on and everything, bro.
I turned up in the shirt. I thought Douglas Luiz. Do you know what? I read a report that, Kia Jarapchin's his agent, and they're really pushing. I thought, you know what? The deal's happening. I want to be in a shirt at 11 o'clock when he's holding up the shirt. But you know what? Arsenal, mate. I thought this was right. Arsenal mugging us off. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I seen
turned up with a mug in the hand, and is what it is. Go on. What was you going to say?
Maitland-Niles gone Southampton. Is that confirmed and all that?
Confirmed. Holding up the shirt. Ainsley's joined Barca, and Oba has signed officially. They got it in as well. So, other clubs. Apparently, Zinchenko was in Fabrizio's Twitch stream. Apparently, even commented about Douglas Luiz, and apparently even said that he'd asked Gabriel Jesus if he knew what was happening. So, these men are even...
Listen, ain't no man in the Prem going on Twitch now. He's living, mate. I'm not having that.
No, apparently there's a video. There's a video.
It's a video, is it? Wow.
Yeah, he was on the screen talking to Fabrizio.
Maybe then, if it's a video, maybe, boy, maybe. Wow. Suppose it's better than him being on TikTok.
Yeah. Hey, listen. You know what? I'm gonna call it a night. I've had enough. I need a break. I don't want to talk transfers.
Get some rest, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, appreciate you coming on, Fran. Make sure people go and follow Fran FFTV's quality channel. Knows what he's talking about. And we'll catch up, bro. No more
Yeah, man.
transfers.
Wicked.
Take
Big
a
shit
break.
out. Time for bed, man. Old man
Yeah.
settings. It's time for
Hold
bed.
that settings, man. Comb that beard. Get yourself to bed.
Bed, mate. Bed, mate.
Yeah.
Bed, mate. Peace out,
Appreciate
people.
it, Fran.
Yeah.
Take care, bro.
Out.
All the best. All the best. Yeah, people. It's an interesting one. I'm going to round up 5 minutes and then we'll get out of here. Ben said, quality show, boys. Yeah, man, make sure you go and follow Fran. Good channel, very good channel, knows his stuff. Over 3K in the chat as well. But yeah, I think I had to have a little rant. You know what I mean? It comes from the right place, but it's just disappointing, you know, seeing other clubs announce deals. 3 streams today, man. I was a lot of hope and expectation, you know. I want to go to Ibiza on loan. I see that Aziz has gone to Ibiza on loan. I think he's just gone for a holiday for the year, man. I didn't even know there was a team in Ibiza. But yeah, Aziz has gone there. Bellerin's put out some long statement saying goodbye. Listen, he's been at the club for a long time, but of course it needed to happen. I'm even looking at Twitter at the moment with that hope that that maybe it was going to get announced after 11 o'clock, but everyone's saying that third bid was rejected and, you know, totally done. So anyway, Cruz, come on. Talk to me. We're in the colours. No signings, no new players.
Shambles.
Are you free on Sunday afternoon, 4:30, Old Trafford, in case Jesus is tired? What do you reckon? I mean, Douglas Luiz, would you have been happy with that, or?
Yeah, I would have been happy. I feel like we should have even got like another 3-4 more players.
It's hard though, isn't it? But we should have at least got one in, shouldn't we?
I would have taken a winger, striker, midfielder.
You would have taken that. Would you? Like Douglas Luiz, how can we not get him in? He's good, but he's not like amazing, is he? We should have been able to sign him at Arsenal.
Yeah.
Would you have been happy with that signing?
Yeah.
Adds to the squad. Do you think with the current squad that can we get top 4? Or have we left ourselves a bit short?
I think I'm not sure. I think we can. If any crucial players get injured though, I think we come in 5th or 6th.
You think so?
Yeah.
Need Jesus fit all season. Partey fit all season. He's injured already. Man United on Sunday. It's
a tricky game. I think it's going to be. I think
you gotta be careful with this answer, you know. No, but say the truth. What you think?
2-1
to us. All right, that's not bad. You still got faith.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. They look like 4-0 to
Brentford.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take that. So you're going for a 2-1 win against United. Big up. Listen, make sure you got your pads ready on Sunday, just in case. All right, people. Anyway, get him on. He likes a little, you know, a guest appearance at the end as well. Man said Cruz signed to Curtis Shaw TV. We got the deal done, man. We get some deals done on deadline day, but listen, Arsenal, unfortunately not. I'll try and calm down tomorrow. I won't have no shirt on. What's the point? I'll be back tomorrow about 2 o'clock, 2:30. We'll have a look over. I mean, is there any point me even looking over the transfer window? You never know. They might shock us, people, and announce a signing at 1 a.m. But, you know, it is what it is. Man saying I'm harsh making Cruz support Arsenal. Listen, I gave him the choice. I did actually say to him at one stage when things were going bad, I said, listen, I will allow you to go if you want to go to maybe Man City or somewhere like that. So, but now he's stuck by the Gunners, but he needs to realize it ain't going to be easy, man. Yeah, I'm on DG's channel tomorrow, man. They've been calling for the partnership for a while. We got the deal done before 11. So I'll be on Deluded's channel at 11 a.m. tomorrow. And I'll be back on here about 2 o'clock, 2:30, people. I need a break, to be honest, after today. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Thank you very much for your amazing support throughout the whole of this transfer window. It's been brilliant in terms of the channel. And 3 great streams today. Thank you very much for your brilliant support. I think we've hit 53K, so really appreciate it. The loan recall will be epic, Cruz. Big up Yardy Tov. And get some rest. Take care. We got to go with what we got now until January. Man United on the weekend. And I think it's press conference tomorrow. So it'll be press conference reaction. Take care. Get some sleep. And I will see you all tomorrow, people. Bless.